right, and we're live. Thank you guys for tuning in to another This Week in Transition broadcast. It's a beautiful day here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Nice sunny break in a cloudy day. So perfect little window of opportunity for our live broadcast today. So that's pretty awesome. Really grateful to be set up here in a space with a roof. I've been calling it my Wallace cabin here in Tennessee, but it's a good start to have a little bit of an office space set up and be able to set up the studio and get this nice proper broadcast started up again. But took a short break from doing the broadcast. Ended up needing to take a little bit of time to heal from some poison ivy that I ended up getting a few weeks back, and also went traveling a little bit around the southeast to go to my cousin's wedding, which was really incredible, and so grateful that got to join that celebration. Really, really awesome time doing that. By the way, congratulations, Austin and Ashley. Had a really great time seeing you guys, and great to connect, and can't wait to see you guys out here in Tennessee. That'll be pretty awesome as well. So yeah, just after taking a short break, and then arriving back here in Tennessee, had really had a lot of deep reflection on that trip, going out to Asheville and Greenville, and coming back here, just really felt like I had a bit more, just felt more grounded in how to communicate what we're doing with germination, kind of what the vision is, which has been an ongoing process for me to really, put together those communications in a way that is more digestible and people can kind of understand a little bit more easily. And so, yeah, going to take a little bit more time in this broadcast to kind of fill in some of the gaps and expand on a little bit of that. But I'll rewind a little bit to May 19th. We had our first Tribe in Transition gathering here, which was absolutely beautiful. Small group, but really incredible time to gather with them and really go in depth. Really go into the level of depth that we wanted to, and that we really wanted to explore, and any of the things that came up for us in our process, we were able to kind of bounce around back and forth. And want to give a shout out to Zachary Town Smith from Seven Springs Holistic Retreat Center out in Maryville. Thank you so much, brother, for coming out, sharing business in a good way. What a phenomenal workshop. Just the activities and the discussion that we had around business concepts in the old paradigm, and kind of where there's this new direction that we're heading in, and more of a cooperative and collaborative way to do business, was just a really awesome workshop. I'm really also grateful to have you out here to show you the spot and to really feel that support, from our neighbors and our community and our network here in the Southeast and Tennessee specifically. It was really special to have you out here. And that kind of brings me to, what I was mentioning about communicating the germination vision, communicating my purpose a bit more clearly, and kind of communicating the way that I and what I feel this network and these groups, these projects are lighthouses. Is really how I view a lot of what I have kind of grown up to want to do is help people, help guide people to opportunities and just things that support them in their passions and what they're really wanting to do, their creative endeavors, things that support them in that. And so, what I feel that has turned into over the years, as I've grown my own knowledge of, what's going on in the world, and a little bit more about sustainability and what regeneration means, and the ability to heal ourselves and to literally heal the planet, and kind of resolve a lot of these obstacles, or these opportunities rather, that we're being presented with on a global scale. Through a lot of these things that we do on an interpersonal level, and within our small communities. Um, but I feel like we are lighthouses. I feel like instead of competition, when we see another project like this come up in our network, our tribe, our community, we're encouraged and we're inspired, and we're really excited to see more of these projects coming up, and really excited for the opportunity to see another lighthouse, to see another person who's stepping up to the plate, or to see another group of people, a community or a project or an organization stepping up to the plate to guide people through this transition that I feel we're all experiencing, whether we're conscious of it or not. To really guide people in a direction toward not only sustainability and resilience, but to abundance and thrivability and regeneration. And like I was saying earlier, healing, and really seeing that, observing that in ourselves and in our environment, and then seeing the global response to what we're doing on a personal level. Is just that's the mission. That's the vision, is guiding people. Aside from the specifics that get into our objectives of how we do that, with transition immersion programs and experiences in different countries, and opportunities to really explore these lifestyles and these best practices, and all these different opportunities that we're able to provide through a structured organization, or an event or a project like that. It's all for the purpose of guiding people, helping guide people, because we, as agents of change, these other people that are putting these things together, and kind of in the early stages of this movement. This movement is not new by any means, but it's still sort of in its infancy. After it's gained a lot of momentum over the years, now we're kind of finally getting a lot of these ideas and these concepts into the mainstream, and utilizing tools and technology like this to help do that. That's something that, for me, I've just really been reflecting on through my personal journey, having a lot of challenges in my younger years, and not being sure where to find that fulfillment that I was really looking for all my life. That purpose, just that spiritual center, and that sense of meaning. That I was really doing something greater than myself, and not just enough to survive in the society that I grew up in. And so to be able to now shine light on my experiences, and the networks that I've come in contact with, and the projects that I've been made aware of, and really to highlight all these other projects and these other communities. It's really at the core, at the heart of what it is that we're doing with Germination, is providing these experiences, opportunities, and connecting the dots for people to redirect their energy, redirect their lives, and really explore what it means to live life to the fullest, full of adventure, and for yourself, and doing things in harmony with the world that gives us life, with the balance of nature. So yeah, really felt good to receive clarity, but also clarity through just reflection on a lot of the original thoughts and notes that I wrote several years back, when I wanted to start Germination, and when I really wanted to get these workshops and these opportunities and events off the ground. What was at the core of that? What was the intention? And so yeah, it just really felt right, especially with this kind of just coming back around with a fresh start here in Tennessee as far as the broadcasts, getting things going here and consistent again. Looking forward to having broadcasts every Thursday at 3 p.m. So helps to definitely for some of you that have been asking, when is a consistent time, or how do I know when these broadcasts are? Have that going weekly and consistent for everybody to tune into. So. Uh, yeah, a lot of exciting things. Things have really been coming together nicely here in Tennessee. Um, just a really awesome, again, really awesome group that came together for our Tribe and Transition gathering. So excited to see where those relationships go, and where the different ideas and projects that we had in mind for getting things off the ground here, how those progress over the coming months. Um, so a lot of awesome stuff, a lot of awesome support through that gathering, and just seeing what the response has been from people since I've been up here working on things, and um, the people who have expressed interest in participating at some level. Just really encouraging and really inspiring as moving things forward here after some time. Um, so yeah, that's been really awesome to see, and kind of experiencing some different adjustments, going through some transition in Costa Rica due to our financial circumstances right now, and just really where we're at as an organization. Our finances have directed us to relocate in Costa Rica, which is a bit bittersweet. Definitely I was very excited, very, um, yeah, very excited about our space there, and the opportunity represented there, as I've expressed in previous broadcasts and some of the posts and over the last several months. Um, but it's just not, like I was saying, it's just not really aligned with our growth phase right now to have a space that large, and really opening to programs that we're not hosting yet, at least on any regularity down there in Costa Rica. So relocating to a new place, we haven't found that space yet, but really, really thankful for Chris down there helping move those things forward, and get us situated in a new space that we can operate from there in Costa Rica. So still there, still present there, still really excited to continue working there, and providing opportunities and experiences in Costa Rica. Just relocating it and making some changes there. So that's what's going on there. Be informing you guys about a couple different things going on down there in Costa Rica over the next few weeks. Some really exciting things at the end of this month, going into July, and then over the next couple months, a lot of awesome things that we'll be sharing with you guys. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely tune in next week, and we'll share a little bit more about that with you. And then also this weekend, have a few friends here visiting, so that's pretty exciting. A few people coming to check out the land, and coming to kind of hear firsthand what the vision is. Some people I haven't seen in quite some time, and one of those being the new arrival to pilot the transition immersion program here in Tennessee. A good friend of mine, Zach, finally was able to make his way up here after I've been sharing things with him, and really looking forward to what we can do as a team here together in Tennessee. So he finally made it up here, and I'm really excited to have him on the show over the coming weeks, and really see some of what we're working on, whether it's reconstruction, refurbishing, getting some gardens in, and really just continuing to activate this place. And it's exciting to have that new energy, that encouragement and support, from a good friend, really passionate about a lot of the same things, and really wanting to help build this thing from the ground up and germinate this project. So really excited to have him here, excited to have some company here over the next couple days. And it's just been a beautiful thing here to get to share this space and share this vision and this project. And as we do that, as we build this foundation, just spent a few days over the last week really updating our website, getting things a bit more, like I was sharing earlier, a bit more of the mission, a little bit more of the vision, kind of refining that on the website, and cleaning things up a bit. Added an events page on there, so we'll be uploading every week's broadcast onto the website there for you to see, as well as our next Tribe and Transition gathering coming up in September. Really excited for that. We have a few months to get some more things in place and have a response for that as well. Really excited to get some good tribe together for that gathering. And along with that, those updates and online developments, went ahead and created a Patreon page. So Patreon is an ongoing crowdfunding platform that was pretty cool to find out about, and a really dynamic and just well laid out way to keep people updated, to keep you all updated with our progress that is goal specific, and kind of how we're working together to reach those goals, and being able to kind of share what some of the offerings with germination and transition design are, as an offering in response to that crowdfunding platform, and a great way to just like I was saying, share new goals, as we find, a construction goal, or we're ready to move forward with, planting our garden space, or our, getting our nonprofit together, as we go about these different parts of growing our foundation, finding Patreon and utilizing that platform just seemed like a perfect segue at this point in our development and growth, to share everything with you guys on there and kind of keep you updated through that platform and our online community. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. I'll leave the link in the comment box. If you're watching any of these broadcasts, I definitely encourage you to hit any of these response buttons. It definitely helps us get engagement, spread the word about the good message, and just what we're doing, what we're up to. So yeah, lots of awesome updates, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Blessings.